This is a limited edition Atlanta Braves hat. The Usher Raymond edition. Peace up, A-Town down hat. Now, wear this hat for a particular reason. Atlanta. Now, I'm not a street guy. I'm a taxpaying citizen. However, I don't necessarily believe in getting people arrested or snitching, so to speak. I do believe in upholding the law in a certain level. What I believe snitching is if you commit a crime and you get caught, and in the midst of getting caught, you know some valuable information about people who do illegal activity, and you tell on what they do to cause this illegal activity to get your time cut. And it don't necessarily have to be that you get your time cut. It's the fact that you're willing to do so and you have done it on paper. That's what snitching is. Snitching is not, I'm minding my business, I'm driving a car, I pick my friend up, my friend has a loaded weapon, an illegal weapon in my car, and let's just say I'm about to get pulled over. And in the midst of getting pulled over, the gun is in the car. I'm not supposed to be carrying the gun, but he's carrying the gun. And if he doesn't take ownership of the gun, am I snitching if I say it's not mine, it belongs to him? That's a slippery slope. And what we have in Atlanta is a bunch of slippery slopes. I don't know what snitching is. I don't even think the people that's called it snitching know what snitching is. There's a difference between telling and there's a difference between snitching. I'm going to bring this to the forefront that it doesn't really matter at this point. We got a lot of lives that have been lost, ruined, families that have been torn apart, and there's a lot of things going on. And I don't necessarily believe any of this thing called snitching going on. Like, it ain't like none of y'all gonna pop each other about it, because that used to be what you call the rules of the street. When you get caught being a snitch, or an informant for that matter, you get handled in the street. Woody's walking around like nothing happened. Rollo's walking around like nothing happened. And Young Thug has been free for a few months like nothing happened. Gunna has dropped an album. I'm not even a fan of dude, but he's been making a lot of noise, performing, doing shows, in excellent shape. I will say that. He's been in excellent shape like nothing happened. (6ix9ine) is even walking around like nothing happened. What are y'all gonna do about snitches? What are y'all doing? I just want to know, like, okay, so, and I'm not saying if any of these guys are rats. I'm just saying, what y'all gonna do about it? That's what I want to know. What are y'all going to do about this shit that everybody's a rat? What's the next step here? I'm curious to know, what is the next step? What's the end game to all of this? I mean, at the end of the day, it looked like Gunna the only one doing his thing. He's the only one that's actually doing what he's supposed to be doing, entertaining and making music and actually entertaining his fans and actually being productive. Music-wise, fan-wise, and health-wise, he is doing phenomenal. And I'm not even a fan of Gunna, but I do support the idea. If I don't like your music, I do support the fact that music has changed your life. Music got you out the streets. Music got you being, productive. I'm not into the whole snitch this, snitch that, and I don't support a rat. And listen, might I remind you, Rock Nation is ran by an informant that took down the Mexican cartel. And you have Griselda Records under Rock Nation, a few other people under Rock Nation that should be held accountable. Now, I'm not throwing a jab at Griselda. I'm just saying that it is kind of odd that there's so many people under Rock Nation and a lot of people that don't support rats, but side to a rat. That does not mean that you don't want to make music. Music is music. We're not doing illegal activity as an artist. You're making music. You're entertaining. So this is business, right? And I, for one, believe that the person that's running Rock Nation, although she's an informant, pardoned by Trump, and etc., I don't think none of that plays a role in character of people who sign on the Rock Nation. I will say this, the things that she's been accused of doing as of late, she should be held accountable for those things. If Jay-Z is guilty of anything, he should be held accountable of those things. If he hasn't been proven guilty of those things, likewise with the girl. I can't remember her name. I'm going on a random tangent here. Back to the point. What are we going to do about snitching? What is the next step here? I'm just trying to figure out, because at the end of the day, nobody died. Shout out to YFN Lucci. And he been solid, quiet, got home, got right back to it. It's kind of ironic that the person that was kind of like on the slippery slope of what a rat is, or if he's a rat, he came home and got right to work. Lucci came right home, got right to work. Didn't say a word. God ain't said a word. But the people that's doing this, they're suspected of snitching. But what's this next step though? I'm trying to figure this out. Confused. So somebody help me. What do we do now? A-Town, holla at me.